Morning, Glenn. Good mid-morning, good afternoon, early afternoon. Just made new lids for all my tanks, so now all the tanks have got lids on. Do you want to see my last lot of plants what I got from you, Glenn? Well, some of them. Look how they've gone. That's in that tetra. That stuff, cheap as chips. It's really took off. But yes, these are my Pisto Hong Sloiper with a few Caridina. That's going to be for my orange Venezuelans. Some more plants off you. And I put I'm just getting discus water together. And the rest of the crypts, Glenn, I put the back there, there. Look at that one, look at the coloured leaves on that. You can't really make it out. These don't know, these aren't bothered touching them, they're too small. Way too small. These on the other hand, Glenn, you're shrimping with these, and these aren't scared to have a pop. And as you can see, there's already some, they've buried a tunnel. Started. Look how bright the males are now. There's a female. There's a male. There's a female. You, sunfish, I'm always smoking. Smoking. Can't say smoking online, you get in trouble. Welcome in. My discus tank's doing amazing. Look, the undulata there, Glenn's 37 centimetres tall now. It's there. Before I planted it, it was below the wood. There you are, there's the other one coming up behind it. I've got my Synodontis. Well, where have they gone? I've got my Julia Dicromus Kiplii mixed with my transcripts, and they're both side by side harmoniously. There's a not wrong with that, Mike. I usually, if I have some food, Mike, late at night, I always get really tired and I call them a food coma. And I always have a lovely little nap straight from food. Can't beat a food nap. I'm just waiting on delivery of live food for my fish. So today they're all going to get Californian black worms. Literally. Take this down a bit. Better. Yeah, they'll be all having California black worms. Well, some are now going to be on Tubifix worms and some are going to be... Holly Roberts, welcome in. Hi. They look yummy. Thank you. I have lots of fish. I have lots of fish tanks all the way around my room, up high. Do you want the Latin scientific names or do you want the standard names? In this tank here is the Neolamprophagus, this tank here, Neolamprophagus pongwinsi. Next to them is the Lamprophagus ocellatus gold. Below them is the Phenogrammus, which is the Congo tetra. Aliostopterus caudalis, which is the yellow-tailed Congo. Bryocondylensis lomopinnis, which is the long-fin African tetra. Lamprophagus ornitopinnis zambia, which is a shell dweller from Africa. Julidochromis transcripts and Julidochromis kiplii. Synodontis lusopinnis, which is a catfish. And above them, Neolamprophagus bruchadi. To the left is Apistogramma hongsloi red. To the right, there's a tank with big discus fish in it. Excuse the light glare. Yeah, they're discus. And they also have some other tanks in another room. We talk, we're always on. We do every other day. We don't just talk about fish, we talk about everything really. We have people from America, Belgium, Australia, Canada. But yeah, my passion is fish and all things aquatic. I've bred many different fish. Thank you, Glenn. Glenn's GB Shrimp, by the way. His name's Glenn. But yeah, you're welcome in any time, Ollie. Any questions you ever have, fire away and I'll answer them if I know it is, that is. If I don't know the answer to a question, I'll never Google it and say that I know it when I don't. Because that's bad practice. Texas checking in. The one state I would love to visit in America, believe it or not, Mike. I don't even know why, I think it's for the food. And just Texas is wild. Thank you very much. Oh, you're in Britain, so I'm on the East Coast. East Coast of England. East Yorkshire. Oh, you're on about this. You know, I don't know if you've met Bunny, but Lottie's Nature, she's called Charlotte. She did me, it's layers, it's done on a canvas, it's done with pastels and some sort of neon paint, and it lights up, it glows. Yeah, I got that done, and the rest is just this is just an identification wall, so I can learn all the, I know them all off by heart. I know all the curries on there, I know all the tail patterns, and I've got a sand card by Joey. It is a nice painting. She's not very well at the moment. She's supposed to be doing me 3 pieces for commission, which I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 500. I will have will include international postage, and I'll be picking what goes on them. So, but there will be aquatic related. Yeah, this is just where I test my water and stuff. I'm just got this filter back plug in. And Hong Sloy, Epistogramma are looking beautiful. Oh, you're literally near Grimsby. You're literally over the bridge from me. I'm in Hull. About 25 mile away. Yeah, I'm just in Hull, East Yorkshire. It's a small world, really. Probably both got very similar accents. But yeah, there'll be free canvas the same size, Bunny, and they will be put up for giveaway. Like I'll do the spin the wheel thing, and it will include international, so everyone's able to enter. That shouldn't be too long. Only another 146 to go. But yeah, it's a stunning painting. When she first drew the outline, I said, what are you drawing a spaceship for? Because it literally looked like a spacecraft. She went, I'm drawing the shape of the fish. And then I'll add the dots, even the bubbles. She did the bubbles with her fingers. I don't know how, but we actually watched her paint it live. And I fell asleep halfway through it, and when I woke up, the transformation, I was like, wow. Yeah, Grimsby accent and the Hull accent's very similar. House to live in Cleethorpes. He also lived in New Holland. You feeling any better than earlier, Mike? You local Austin? Come on, postman, I'm just waiting for that knock knock. I can't do roller coasters anymore. My stomach won't allow it. Cleethorpes used to be so much more though. It's like all the beaches and seaside resorts here now. Everywhere's changed, Hull's changed from what it was. Out with the old and in with the new. I've heard a lot of Hull now is not even used, it's derelict. Hull's not the best place in the world. But it's home. And that's what matters. Yeah, it's certainly a small world. Excuse me. So you're all sorted out vets now, Glenn? All booked in and stuff? No worries, Ollie. Take care. Catch you soon. Bye bye. Bye. Is that what it says? Is that what I've put, Sam? Oops. Oh, because there's something I would do. Something I would do. It's getting cold now. I've got my hoodie on. It's nice. I used to be really good, Bunny, but because I haven't done it for that long, I tried doing some, and I'd lost my patience for it. I couldn't focus. I don't know whether it's medication related or what, but my brother, on the other hand, he's the artistic one in the family. Like I keep fish, he's actually got a spare room in his house, and it's his drawing room. He collects other things as well, what he paints and models and God knows what. But it's what he enjoys. And welcoming Greg, by the way. Nearly let you slip past then, Greg. Next for me is getting some more tanks and getting a tortoise table, which is like a wooden tank with an open top, basking area, UV. That's for my tortoise. That's all right. I knew what you meant, Greg. That's one, live and love. That's one of the common ones. It's like I was trying to talk to Jenna P on a chat earlier, and it kept saying Jenny. It just wouldn't have Jenna, and I was getting so peed with my phone. Uh, yeah, sometimes it's needed, Mike. Another nap, maybe, and all them dark clouds might have cleared, and the sun will shine. Like my nana always said, tomorrow is a new day. Amen to that, Greg. I don't like the thought of thinking anyone, because I suffer with it myself, and I have my ADHD and autism to contend with on top of that. I totally understand it and I totally get it. This is why me and my wife, we haven't been going on vacations or little short breaks away for God knows how long, like maybe 10 years now. And it's like now we've started booking little holidays, and it's just something to look forward to. Oh, look at this. All my Similis are, well, half of my Similis are all together. Got 8 in there. They're the showing why they call the Violet Smudge Spot, that one. You can tell these are from 2 different strains. I got 4 from each I got 4 each from 2 different things, and one's quite dark and the other's very light. I've got some. I've got 10 orange Venezuelan curries coming. I've got them for the grand total of $40 off eBay, 16 dollars shipping, so $56 for 10. I was like, I couldn't not. It was one of them, do you know, where they make you an offer, because I put watch on my watch list, and then made me an offer, so I put an offer in for 14. He accepted. They're due tomorrow. And I don't know whether to put them in here with the violet, the Similis, just for some enrichment, maybe make them feel a bit more confident, because this tank's long, but it's also very deep. Yeah, that's what I thought, Greg. It was one of them I couldn't not. And it's my birthday on the 5th of November, and she gave me some early birthday money and said, get what you want. So I said, can I get fish? She's like, yeah, sure. And that's what I spent it on. I've also got I've pre-ordered them. I'm just waiting for him to say he's posting them out. It's a friend deal from a friend. Buy now, pay next month. But 4 Super White L236 for $160. Do you know what? They don't seem to have grown. Believe it or not, Mike, I've had them for about 7-8 months now. Unless they're a smaller curry species, but it's a heavily planted tank, so you never really see them. And the only time I've started seeing them more is since I've put fat. Someone said use Farner sand, and ever since I've used Farner sand, they're always out. So I'm thinking, put the orange Venezuelans in with them, and it might make them start like shoaling them together with them, which then keeps me a tank free, empty. And because they're glass egg layers spawners on the glass, it'll be relatively easy as long as I can get there before the Congo tetras. I've also got eggs from my Madagascar rainbows already, but one female's laying 3 eggs daily. Yeah, the large, that's what I'm thinking, you know. I've never been a fan, I'll be honest, Greg, of mixing curries, but I know some you can for enrichment and just for that all-round schooling, shoaling behaviour. Do you know, I've never kept peppered curries. These are dead cute. Look at these young, they're growing on now though. Young, let me lift it up. Maliwe. Mine about Julia de Chromis, Kiplii. I've actually got them now with the transcripts, and I've got 2 Synodontis, 3 Synodontis petricola in there. It's nice how everyone cares and asks after when someone's feeling a bit. Warms the heart, that does. Which keeps my faith in the human race, if that makes sense. To know that there's still good people, especially in the world we live in now. It's like this tank down here. I've only got 3 fish in that full tank. So I'm looking to find them a home. And then I'm not quite sure. I might get a big, nice school of some sort of another Corydoras. And then possibly some nice Denison barbs, maybe even. I don't know. I've got so many fish that I'd like. Does everybody else struggle with choices like me when it comes to picking fish? I'm glad I don't go to a local fish store, because I'd probably never get out of there without buying. Again, that's my, I think the choices situations with me ADHD. I can't focus really when it comes to decisions. Ooh, I've not even been to sleep. I've just got a feeling this postman ain't going to come till like 2 PM or something like that. Just my luck. My wife's due around about half 1:30 from work. But then she has to go straight to hospital to visit her brother. She's not missed a day yet, apart from 2 days of visiting him. But he's finally up. He's been up out of the bed, and they've been he's having to learn to walk again. But he'd be septicemia twice, pneumonia, something, hospital something, like some sort of bug. I mean, he's got a tracheotomy through his neck at the moment, and he's got no voice, but they're just waiting to get the funding there to get him like this voice box machine what'll go over the hole in his neck, which allows him to talk again. It's like an electronic plug what picks up vibrations, which stimulates his muscles in his voice box, basically. Pretty clever. Life's disrupting, Mike. See, sometimes life can go months and months and months of steadiness, and then you can get days like today, where it's a build-up of inside you of what's happened so far throughout the week, for instance. I struggled with that like that as a child, from like around about the age of 10 to the age of 18. I had a really hard time. Tried to get help so many times. It wasn't until I was 34 years old. I'm 45 now, and I was diagnosed at 34, so I got diagnosed with other things, but I don't use them because it's irrelevant. Them other things don't hold me back. But aquatics and all things aquatics and wet is my therapy, and I love it. Just like I love me fish. Look at them waiting there for food. I've got 10 bags of California black worm and 10 packs of Tubifix live worm due. Oh, hello Craig, how's your out there, bro? Do you know what? I never thought of putting them together because I'm not really bothered about them. But it's bizarre since I put the transcripts, Bunny, with the Julie DeCrum's Kipley, the Kipley are now coming out all the time. Have you got anything for it, like? Don't put no sauce on your hamburger. If I have sauce, I get real bad acid, Craig. Anything tomatoey, I'm bad for at the moment. Sausages as well give me real bad acid. And pastry. Whew. Pastry's another level. If I have a meat pie, I suffer. Yeah, it's a forever, Bunny, it's a forever evolving. Can you hear my dog in the background? Wooing. He goes, woo! He's wooing for his mummy. He's got anxiety. We've had him at the vets. He's got anxiety release issues. But he's too old now. He's like 16 now. But yeah, acid, heartburn, acid reflux, all them things, Craig, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Especially when you lay down and you can feel it coming up. I've eaten my. I had toasted toasted in the frying pan with butter and bread muffins, and then in the muffin I had what we call HP brown sauce. It's like quite tangy, slightly fruity, and I had bacon medallions inside. I get one from the doctors, Greg, called Lanzapronol, and it's heaven for me. It's mental how it works, but it works. Oh, nice. It's that kind of time of year now. Stews and soups, We still keep moving forward though, don't we, Craig, always? Yeah, Bunny, I agree. So where the world is at the moment, that was. But yeah, if you can get that from your doctor, Craig, you have to pay, don't you? So yeah, because I'm on disability living, I get free prescriptions and everything. Alright mate, you sleep well. If you can, take a glass of milk up with you and sip it every time you feel it. Milk helps, short term. Or even yogurt. Or as we call them here, yogurts. That's true, that, because do you know if I'm on my right hand side, Greg, it's funny you should say that. If I'm on my right hand side, I get acid that bad I can get reflux. Never on my left, always on my right it happens. I've never thought about that actually. I wonder why that is. My left side's my favourite side. I'll always look out for you, Mike. Find me on social media. I'm always here to listen. You'd be surprised how many people message me just for a rant. But I think that's because I've, in my 45 years on Earth, I've gone through everything from divorce, losing someone, being homeless, living in a hostel. I lost my marriage, my job, and a part of my life, all in the space of a week. That was the recession in 2007. So I understand. Oh, excuse me. So I understand when it's okay to not be okay. You've got to allow yourself to feel that way. Because if you don't allow yourself to feel that way, you get all frustrated with the fact you're feeling that way. So the first plan of action is to accept it. See, I've only learnt a lot I've had so much therapy over the years, it's unreal. I'm a big believer of do good in life and good happens to you. Good things come. And if you can't be bothered to talk, or as we say, you can't be arsed to talk, get yourself to sleep. That's what I always do. If I'm feeling really, really low, I'll have a sleepathon. Don't matter what time of day it is, I've got blackout curtains and blinds, so I can turn the daylight away. Funny enough, I did the other day. Went to sleep at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 9 a.m. and then I went back to sleep till 2 p.m. No, 4 p.m. I just woke up and where you're like, yeah, nah. Nah means no, obviously. I was just like, pulled the cover up, I'm like, had a stretch, I'm like, back to sleep. I love my bed. Yeah, mate, it's okay for you to not feel okay, mate. Matey. Just got to Muhammad Ali it, roll with the punches. When life gives you lemons, you get out the tequila. We've got this tank's a water change today. I'm just letting the water warm up because it's like 6 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, I do not know. But it's getting cool now. But my water comes from outside in. I've just fitted some like rubber thermal tubing around the RO piping ready for the winter. It's meant to keep off the frost, so we shall see. But I use black piping for that reason, so even in winter, when the sun shines, which it does in winter a lot, the black pipe gets really warm, so even if it does melt up, it'll defrost. I've thought about every little detail for all seasons. I'm just setting up a system now to start catching some rainwater, but rather than just catching the rainwater, I want it to go through like a sponge filter system, like a coarse sponge filter, and then it's like a sediment where I can change it, so then the water's had all the particles taken out of it, because I've got some big I think they're 40-gallon barrels in the garden, and they're just sat there doing nothing. And then I thought, do I cut them in half and I've got two, do I cut them in half and make 4 ponds? Come and say hi to the camera. Come and say hi. Say hello. Say hello. No, okay then. You don't want to. Go on. Good girl. Oof. Yeah, no, that would sting. That would just be the day of all days, that would be. Chances of that happening, you've got more chances of winning the lottery than being struck by lightning. Although, Sam, I was on Skegness Beach. I don't know if you know Skegness, been in the UK. Well, I was on that beach when I was 7 years old, and being in the sea, got dried off in this little shower thing on the beach. Zipped up my jeans, as you do. So you can imagine what happened. That was painful. The old tallywhacker got trapped in the zip. I ended up at Grimsby General Hospital. But I've been feeling out of sorts of late, but do you know what I tend to do? When I feel like shit, I kind of do a Craig and I get real busy. Because when you're busy, I'm a big believer of active body leads to a healthy mind and so forth. Because when you're not busy, you've then got so much time to think. That totally makes sense. Well, it does to me. Got the bran ready today to hatch. It's just about hatched out, and then I've got another batch set up in a homemade bottle there for tomorrow. I've been doing bran shrimp every day for the last 10 days, and it's making a huge difference to all my fish. Live food's fundamental when you've got lots of there's the only albino out of them all, look. There's the albino and the rest are normals. Blue eyes, red eyes. These are Neil and Prolegis Prashadi. And there was always going to be an albino because the parents, the dad's an albino and the mum's normal. And also in here, if I can see it come out, if it'll come out and stay out and let me. Let's see if I can show you it. Let me put the light on. Synodontis lucipini. I've got 2 in there. These covered in bran. They need cleaning for a start. The smallest petricola, it's actually a pygmy. As you can see, it's eating well, the little fatty. at its belly. Right, that's a job. That's a job. The next job for today. See, I'm going to do that right now. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. Don't go anywhere. Give him a good old whoosh, whoosh. Make some of that plant gravy. Yuck. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should clean filters. Because if you don't, and don't over clean them, you know, give them 10 or 20 squeezes, you still want a bit of that grimy stuff still in there. But you still want that beneficial bacteria. Right, that's that done. What does everyone think of my new wastewater bin? Watch this. It's 30 gallons. But now I can plug the pump in, and then it goes up that tube and goes out. It's going out now and down the drain. That's just bits of sand and a few dead leaves off my pothos. I've got my pothos to grow all the way down to here now and into the tanks. Just trying to get it to grow along here because I want to put it up against. Actually, I can do that now. I got these little magnetic hooks, and all you do is you just hook it on there like that. And then before you know it, you've got your pothos growing along it. Is my chat froze? Am I talking to myself here? I bet you my chat's froze, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just no one's chatting. Because it's been an issue with YouTube of late. Chat's been freezing. What curious fish these are. They've got such funny faces. It's a male. Bit of a sausage fest up top. Female down there with a male. They've already started making the tubes into tunnels. Right, guys. I best think it's time I got going, anyways. So thank you all for joining me. I've enjoyed it as usual. My socialising hour. So I'll catch you all soon. And Mike, keep going, brother. Bunny, good night, sweetheart. Hope you all get some good sleep. For those that it's daytime, enjoy whatever it is you're doing. So way to do it, Mike. Alright guys, take care. Bye.